Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl, it's Shay Miller, right? And I'm back with another video. And today, guys, I want to talk to you about how important it is to have like healthy relationships or just have relationships in general, because relationships allow us to see ourselves from a different perspective or a different light. Sometimes you don't always see your imperfection, your flaws, the things you're not so good at, until your partner or another individual like a friend can point it out and say, hey, I noticed that you've been doing this a lot, or you've been saying this way. Maybe if you do better in this aspect, you can do this. Relationship ultimately help us grow to our full potential, and if it's something that can help us prosper, it's something that can help us grow. Everything that is built to help us grow naturally ain't easy. Nothing in life that it is easy is worth having. If you have a relationship that doesn't challenge you, doesn't better you, doesn't push you to be greater and encourage you when it should encourage you, then you're not in the most healthy relationship. What I mean by that is, if you're somewhere in your life where you feel stagnant within your relationship with yourself, I mean, even your relationship with yourself, your relationship with God, your relationship with your best friend, your relationship with your spouse, if you feel stagnant at some point, it's either something that you could be doing more of, something you could be doing better, or something about you that keeps you from being the best and showing up in everybody's life. One of the key aspects to being who you are, right, is bringing value to every individual's life. Now, it's different with God, because you don't have to come with nothing. You don't have to bring value. All you gotta do is come with your heart when it comes to God. But when it comes to people, you got to be willing to have a mind of constructive criticism, because there are going to be times where you're going to be wrong. There's going to be times where they're going to be wrong. And everybody's going to have to be able to hear what the other person is saying openly, right? You have to have the open-minded to be able to accept the constructive criticism that you need in order to grow as a person in specific areas of your life that you might not be so fruitful in. It's not a diss when someone tells you that you're not great in this aspect. It's not a diss when people tell you, hey, I think you can do this and this might help you improve. It's not a diss, because at the end of the day, the most weakest places we are weak in are the places God operates in most. God don't operate in our strengths and the things we're good at. Where we're weak, God can work with that, because God uses people in their weakest moments, in their most brokenness, in the pain. God uses us in those moments, right? He allows us to always know that no matter how many options you have, no matter who, God will always limit all your resources so that you can always come back to God. Same with your relationship with yourself. Your relationship with yourself is the ultimate reflection of the kind of relationship you have with God. And the kind of relationship you have with God also is the reflection of you being consistent with other people in your life, from your spouse and your friendships and things like that. And really depends on your walk in life. Really depends on how you show up for other people. Now, if you're busy and you're focused on making a legacy, you may not have time to talk to your family. That's understandable. But if you're somebody who's not proactively being better and making healthy, abundant, fruitful relationships, and you're just in them, right, doing the same old thing, not going anywhere, not growing, what does it prosper for you to remain the same?